So this morning, as I was making my second coffee of the day in Izzy's mug, because Harvey seems to have all my mugs in his room, and to be honest with you, I'm going to have to put them in soak because his room is not very hygienic. I'm going to have to get him to bring them all down this morning, so I'm having to borrow Izzy's mug. Sorry, Iz, hope you don't mind. And plus it holds way more coffee because it's ginormous. I just felt really inspired by the Holy Spirit to share something very brief. I didn't initially set out to do this YouTube channel to be a platform to preach at people by any means. It was always just to document our day-to-day family life in all of its glory, like all of the real and raw stuff. The kids fighting and the house being a bit of a tip and me being a bit of a mess sometimes as well. But if I have a feeling from the Holy Spirit to share something, then I always try to just go with that. And this morning, what I really felt was something that, when I was making the coffee, was a word from Proverbs, which is a book in the Bible, and it's in Proverbs 18, and it says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." So basically what that means is you say things and you don't understand that what you say has power in itself. Okay, so you get what you say basically, and people just don't understand this concept. You've got to think about, for instance, there's been incidences with famous rock stars, rappers, that will say that they're going to die at a certain age. Like Tupac he basically prophesied his own death. He would say in his songs that he was going to die at a certain age and in a certain way. And do you know what? He said it enough times that actually came true. Tupac. Who's Tupac? He was a famous rapper.
Also,
yeah, and Izzy was just saying XXXTentacion, it was exactly the same. He prophesied his own death as well. Pardon?
And Juice WRLD.
And Juice WRLD as well, yeah.
He sang Lucid Dreams.
He did sing Lucid Dreams, and he died of a seizure. So, people don't understand how powerful your words are. And this is what really is quite sinister about the music industry, is the lyrics to songs that are really catchy. You've got young people and you've got children and you've got adults alike all singing these songs. They're all singing these lyrics. And actually, what people don't realise is it doesn't matter if you mean it or not. Like, these words that you're singing, you're speaking them over yourself. Like, the world calls it positive and negative affirmations, and the world even recognises that there's power in your words, what you say, and when you're talking, it goes in, and your brain is recognising and acknowledging it, and your brain doesn't understand if you're just singing a song. It will log it and accept it as truth. So yeah, exactly. So people are singing things like, for instance, look, I think of an example. I'm not going to sing it. Okay, you can just think of any example of a song that's got lyrics that are bad. Like, I'm not going to pinpoint on one particular singer-songwriter, because I'm sure the people that are singing these songs in the first place don't even realise. But you just need to guard your mouth and your tongue. Don't sing these songs. Even in church, we've got songs that are being sung that have these negative words, and people are singing them, like things like, "I'm poor in spirit." Why would you say that? You're full of the Holy Spirit. You're not poor in spirit. Okay, that's Old Covenant. That's Old Testament. You have the Spirit of Jesus living on the inside of you now. That doesn't apply to you. You're not poor in spirit. David didn't have the Holy Spirit indwelling in him when he wrote those Psalms. Okay, so I'm just really, really careful about what I sing, and I'm really careful about what my kids are listening to and what my kids are singing. Okay, even Christian music, I have to be really careful sometimes I'm singing a song that I really love, and I will just stop singing if there are lyrics that come on that I don't agree with, that I don't want to talk over myself. So yeah, I felt like I really needed to share that. Okay, so just a reminder, it's Proverbs 18:21. If you don't have a Bible, you can Google Proverbs 18:21. The tongue has the power of life and death. And that is the truest thing I've ever heard. And ever since that, I have stopped speaking things over myself that are negative, that are not life-giving. I always have to stop and think, are my words going to give life or give death? And if they're not life-giving, I'm not going to say them anymore. I would never dream of saying to one of my kids, you are stupid, or you can't do that. Like, I would never. That is not speaking life over my children. They might not be able to do something, but I'll say you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Okay? That's all I'm going to say for this morning. And I don't mean to preach at people. And I'm going to make it clear in the title of this video what it's about, so people can choose not to watch it. I mean, it's a 6-minute video. It's not long. If you did want to watch it, it's not going to be too of an overwhelming message. I think it's quite a simple message for people to digest and take on board. And even if you don't think that what I'm saying is something that you really believe in, you know, at least it's food for thought, and it's always good to challenge what you think and what you know, and just have a little ponder on it as you go about your day. All right, thank you.